Hiya, this is Neil, an independent wedding celebrant based in Essex, but covering the whole of the South East. Now, I don't know about you, but in the past I've attended weddings and I'm sat there in the congregation waiting for the ceremony, and about 10 minutes in, I'm getting fidgety. I'm looking at my watch and I'm wondering, what time does the bar open, I wonder? That's because quite often ceremonies have been much of a muchness. They've all been very similar. We might attend 5 weddings during the course of a summer, and although we've got 5 different couples with unique stories, we're hearing the same words over and over again. That is where wedding celebrants really do come into their own. None of us have lived an off-the-shelf life, so why should we put up with an off-the-shelf ceremony that could apply to anyone? After a meeting, I start to write my scripts, and I start with a blank piece of paper. There's very little, if anything, that I'll copy and paste over from one document to the next. Everything in my ceremonies, and that applies to pretty much all wedding celebrants, is 100% bespoke, based around your story. Not other people's expectations, not what tradition has always dictated, what you want to tell. I can do very traditional ceremonies. I'm a formally trained celebrant, so if that is what you want, we can certainly go down that route. However, where I really do come into my own is with my creativity, adaptability and innovation. I've had a 30-year career in the performing arts, so as an actor, it really helps with my storytelling, bringing your unique tale to life. I'm also very good at engaging people. Getting my audience, and I call them the audience because they're part of it. You've invited them for a reason. And I think it's important to make the ceremony an engaging and entertaining event in itself. And as a singer, one thing I can do if you wanted was bring live music into the ceremony. Maybe you want to do your romantic waltz a little bit early, as soon as you've exchanged the rings perhaps. Or maybe you want a sing-along. Everybody join in with a flash mob version of Build Me Up Buttercup or whatever you fancy doing. Essentially, the only limits are your imagination. We can do theme ceremonies as well. So if you wanted a Vegas-themed Elvis and Priscilla wedding, or Harry Potter or Marvel superheroes, whatever you wanted, it's something we could look at. I can certainly do the traditional, but if you want something a little bit different and a little bit innovative, we can go down that route as well. Please press the button on the bottom of this profile, arrange a time to chat, and we'll discuss your ceremony, what you want, and we'll make your dreams come to life. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.